The Family Guide to Psychiatric Hospitalization is a necessary guidebook to help families negotiate the emotional turmoil and logistical mazes with which they are confronted when a loved one is admitted to a hospital or to a psychiatric unit. While 1 in 4 of us will suffer from a significant psychiatric illness over our lifetime, and more than 2 million hospitalizations occur each year in the United States for a primary psychiatric condition, the stigma and shame associated with psychiatric treatment have relegated the topic to the shadows. During the 30-plus years that I have been practicing in psychiatric inpatient settings, I have encountered hundreds of families who have experienced enormous angst and felt completely in the dark when confronted with a loved one needing psychiatric hospitalization. When I refer to families, I mean anyone within the patient's close support system. To support these families, many inpatient units and hospitals provide families and significant others with valuable information, such as what to expect and how to help the patient during their hospitalization, what to bring to the hospital for the patient, and what not to bring, and when to visit. These educational materials are useful, providing a starting point for families to digest the situation affecting their loved one. This guidebook, though, goes a step further, reaching beyond these introductions to provide families with a fuller understanding of how things work on inpatient units. It explains how decisions about patient care are made, what approaches get the most out of the inpatient experience, and what patients may encounter on psychiatric units, topics rarely addressed in other educational materials. I also draw back the curtain from what is frequently an alien, unfamiliar, and sometimes frightening world by placing the family where they belong, which is right in the middle of the caregiving team. This is neither an exposé of the world of inpatient psychiatry nor a tell-all book. Rather, it furnishes a roadmap to help families contribute the most they can to the care of the patient by forming a partnership between the patient and the treatment team. A preliminary disclaimer is in order. Not all psychiatric inpatient services are created equal, as differences exist in assessment and treatment approaches, resources, and length of stay, which I cannot comprehensively or accurately account for in the space of this book. My goal, then, is to provide a generic description of what a family might encounter on a loved one's inpatient journey, rather than a checklist of expectations.